With my Nefesh have I desired thee in the night, yea, with my Ruach within me I will seek thee early. Unlike Ruach, which we have already met, Nefesh dominates at night and is sometimes called dream consciousness. Nefesh means soul, breath, scent, emotion, desire, person, and life, and is also called the lower self or emotional soul. The translation already suggests that our feelings or emotions, such as love, joy, anger, or sadness, are located in this part of the soul. Nefesh also includes our subconscious, our cravings, and the things that drive us in life. It is worth noting that one translation of Nefesh is scent, as the scent of something often triggers a direct association in our subconscious. For example, the scent of fresh homemade biscuits takes us straight back to our grandmother's childhood kitchen, with all the emotions that go with it, such as comfort and joy. The connection from our emotional soul to our body is very direct, so we say, for example, "My stomach is in knots," or "this chokes me up," when we actually mean emotions that trigger these sensations. And sometimes stress actually causes a stomach ulcer or tonsillitis. Also, when we have a fit, that can be associated with high blood pressure, for example. So our emotions have an influence on our physical well-being, and so we feel bad when we have unbalanced feelings. Positive emotions, on the other hand, can contribute greatly to our well-being. For example, people who have just fallen in love often feel like $1 million, so they are fitter and more vital than usual. So our Nefesh, or emotional soul, has a lot of power, both for good and for bad. The Nefesh is also the main target for the evil urge Yetzer Ha-Ra. Thus, we defile our emotional soul when we indulge in our selfish desires or hatred and anger. For more information on the Yetzer Ha-Ra, see the video description. Therefore, it is important that we act on our Nefesh through the Ruach. Nefesh is on the astral plane, and Ruach is on the mental plane. As we have already heard, the higher plane always reigns over the lower plane, so the mental plane is above the astral plane, so our conscious self can influence our unconscious self. Our thoughts direct our feelings, so to speak. Thus, we can influence them positively. If you would like to learn more about how you can use this information positively for yourself, then take a look at our video series on spirituality in everyday life. The Nefesh is also associated with the astral body, which we need for our magical work, which mostly takes place on the astral plane. It is also the astral body that we use for dream journeys, for example, but it has nothing to do with out-of-body experiences, as is sometimes assumed due to uncleaning terminology. More information in our videos on the different bodies and OBEs. On the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, Nefesh is assigned to the Sephirah Yesod. This corresponds to the assignment on the macrocosmic Tree of Life. In order to use the Tree of Life more efficiently for you and your life, the microcosmic Tree of Life is also used. There the assignment is slightly different. You can learn more about this in our online intensive course on mystical Kabbalah. In Yesod, also the moon is assigned, which is associated with our sensations and dream consciousness. It is also associated with lower prophecy and astral perception, through which we can receive messages from the astral world. If you're interested in prophecy and seership, watch our videos on this subject and join our training in prophetic Kabbalah. All links in the video description. We hope this video series has given you an insight into the three main parts of the soul from a Kabbalistic perspective. Have you been able to notice how your soul parts interact with each other, or do you have any questions about the soul parts?